Oh, hi guys. I'm Sean. I'm a wandering vagabond, and I'm in the desert. I know where I am today. I'm just outside of Las Vegas, but I've been doing something that most people have been doing lately, and I've been playing with ChatGPT, the AI bot that you can ask questions of, have it do research for you. Um, it's pretty good about collecting information and spitting it back out in a form that actually makes sense. I'm a tech guy. I enjoy things like this. So I asked it to give me the reality of van life. Something that I've been doing for a year and a half. I mean, almost 2 years at this point. I live out of this Prius. I live van life. I live in the middle of nature, all over the place. California, Oregon, Wyoming, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado. I, I travel and I see things. The problem with that is being out in nature and away from people really brings on some loneliness. And that part's not really talked about on social media. You know, you see a lot of people out there living van life. And oh my gosh, it looks so great. And you're out camping in the woods and you're on mountains and you get to see sunsets and sleeping on the beaches. Sounds wonderful. Take the person out of the passenger seat in any of those situations, and you just become a person solo out in the woods, out in nature. You can't really find too many people because they're doing the same thing. They're trying to be alone out in nature. So how are you supposed to meet friends? How are you supposed to, I don't know, find companionship with anybody when you're trying to escape the world and live solo out in the woods? Yeah. All right. Well, regardless of all of that, let's hear what ChatGPT has to say about the truth of van life. So I told ChatGPT to write me a script about how lonely it is to live van life. And here's what it came up with. So I asked ChatGPT to write various different iterations of this script. So I'm going to put in some of the more interesting parts of all of them, and we're going to combine it into one. We see a Prius parked in the middle of a campsite, sun beating down on it. The surrounding area is barren, with no other people or vehicles in sight. We see inside the Prius, where a middle-aged man, Sean, is sitting on the bed, staring out the window. We look inside the Prius and see that it's filled with various personal items, computers, cookware, books, other things. Sean, the man, looks disheveled, with unshaven facial hair and a faraway expression in his eyes. People think that living in a Prius is all about freedom and adventure. They don't know how lonely it can be. Sean gets up from his bed, walks over to his small kitchenette, pours himself a cup of coffee and takes a sip, and then looks out the window. I've been living in this Prius for almost 2 years now, and I've realized that I miss the little things about life, like having someone to talk to, share a meal with, or even just being around other people. Sean sighs and looks at his phone, but there are no new messages or calls. I've tried to make connections with other van lifers, but it's not easy. We're all so different backgrounds and goals and personalities. Sometimes it feels like we're all just trying to escape something. as Sean lays back down on his bed and picks up his computer and starts clicking away at the next story and video. I thought I could find happiness in living a simpler life, but it turns out that it's not that simple. I miss my old life, my old friends, my old routines. And now, I feel like I'm stuck in this car, alone with my thoughts and regrets. As Sean's phone vibrates and he eagerly checks it, but it's just a notification from a social media app. I try to distract myself with social media or reading, but it's not the same as human interaction. Sometimes I wonder if I've made a mistake. Leaving everything behind again, and chasing another dream that may not even exist. Sean looks at the empty space around him and sighs. Living in a Prius may seem romantic or adventurous to some, but for me, it's just a lonely existence. I hope one day I'll be able to find a way to fill this void. But until then, I keep driving, searching, hoping for something more. Every day feels the same. I wake up, drink coffee, drive around, go to sleep. It's a routine that's devoid of any meaning or purpose. Sometimes I go places and I see campsites full of other people, and I envy them. The ones with a purpose and a community. They don't have to worry about where they're going or what they're doing. They have a sense of belonging that I'll never have. All right, guys. Well, yeah, I'm a little disturbed. A lot of humbled. I had a lot of things to think about. Please, none of that was my words. I didn't write any of that. I just correlated it together with my voice and videos that I have from right now and the past 2 years of living van life. And I gotta say, man, the computer is scary correct. This is a lonely existence. Unless you somehow have a group of people that have figured out how to make an income without having to be at a physical location every day and don't mind sleeping out in the middle of the woods. And it's a lot of check boxes. Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I don't know, maybe I'll do this again. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT to write some more things for me and see if I can put them together. If you liked it, there's buttons down there. Hit them. If you didn't like it, there's another button down there, subscribe. That one is that. We'll use that for the unlike button. So, yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.